So Tan's going to limp the small blind. Tony G on the straddle. Jack 8 suited is going to say more. Tan looking to do some damage against Tony.
Calls. Six-five tray, open ender and backdoor diamonds, checks over to 2 overs and a flush draw.
A very fair fight between two very different kind of draws. Full pot.
So the limp and call of 20K more pre-flop, and now a check and face 50.
Extremely deep, 1.4 million effective. Tan's trying to break down what does this full pot size bet mean. It was raised pre, so the little stuff, not really expected to be in Tony G's range, yet he's still betting big. We know check raise is something he's always thinking about. And he is still going to check raise despite full pot.
This is gangster. Note that king high is actually the best hand right now. Basically a flip with 2 to come. Advantage Tony ever so slightly, though that is no longer the case once the 10 of hearts reveals itself. And by the way, Tony calling that big check raise certainly sets off alarm bells for Tan, given that he limped and faced the 20K raise pre and couldn't shed this holding on this very dry flop in terms of Tony's holdings.
I think that Tan Xuan is going to put Tony G in. Maybe on a spade draw, possibly on an overpair to the 6. I really don't think he puts him on this bottom end type stuff that hits, especially when he's holding a 4 in hand that blocks some of those cards. I kind of feel like Tan Xuan is going to barrel once more large, and if he's up against an overpair, he might think those hands will just lay it down. Maybe 250 or so? Oh, that's full pot, isn't it?
Big boy poker in progress right now. And all of a sudden, Tony G being asked to pay a very hefty price with what at the end of the day amounts to nothing more than jack high right now. And every now and again is a hand that when the spade does roll off is still
oh my God, all
over the top
in.
and takes it down.
You got to show this, Tony. You have to. Show the jack of spades.
Wow. What can I do?
Oh my
Who won?
God.
I won.
Come.
I have the heart and commitment to the game.
I knew it. Honestly, I knew it, Tony. I really just knew it. Really.
You knew I wouldn't give up, right?
No, I didn't know it. No, I didn't. I don't know you have, but like I knew, like when I saw my hand, I knew like you were gonna play big pot with him this hand.
I mean, Jax, what can I do? Just hold it, like just give up.
Jax, that's a good one to say.
Probably has sevens, 4s.
I like it. I really like it. That's a play of the day, Tony.
Well, we saw Xuan come back from a 6-1 chip deficit. Here we've been here for about, I don't know, an hour or so. Bit under for this heads-up battle. Arthur was In rough shape. Coming in 6-1 chip deficit for him as well. Managed to pull it back, but now things swinging back in Foxen's favor, including on this board. Ace 6-3. That's a gut shot. It's going to be tough for 9 high to continue.
Martirosian's hand is more than nothing here. If he is attuned to these heads-up ranges, yes, there's an ace on board. This is really bad for you in the big blind, and that might be enough to convince us to fold, but a backdoor straight draw and a backdoor flush draw against one big blind in a limped pot, it's just a hand we should try to continue. In general, it's good enough. Check raise is small enough here from Artur that even though he rarely checks an ace in the big blind... Oh, has he announced a 3-bet? That's so interesting. Foxen knows he loses to bluffs. But if he had an ace, would he do this? Martirosian's just out. He's not interested in fighting again. He, you know, flashbacks to the 4-bet, 5-bet, 6-bet all in, right?
Yeah.
They did have the savory qualities. Felt like maybe they'd scaled back on the cheddar.
That's unfortunate.
Really is.
They sell those boxes in the grocery store, too. Ever tried those? Like you can make them at home.
Like if I had said, yeah, I've got them, then you would have come right away and been like, oh, me too.
No, it would have got me excited. I would have put it on my grocery list for when I get back home.
Well, Martirosian excited by backdoor clubs and a gut shot straight draw on the 7-3 deuce board where he made it $1 million from the button. Cates really doesn't have much to be excited about.
It's got a bit of interaction with the clubs and the 4. Yeah. Price is going up, and that looks like a pretty large raise. Makes the gut shot immediately uncomfortable.
Does Martirosian want to make another investment of $1.7 million? Sitting on the leanest stack out there, his resilience and stickiness once again on display. Rooting for a 4, he does put it out there. Board pairing 3, and if you're Cates, how concerned are you about the call once you check raise? Apparently quite, because he does knuckle over. But as we've seen, you could see something like a double check raise out of Cates if all of a sudden Martirosian got cute here.
Not necessarily expecting Martirosian to have connected with it, but...
Martirosian, such a tough opponent. And look at Cates. Okay, I thought for a second we were going to get down here into the nether regions.
Me as well.
100%.
This man not afraid to call down with queen high.
What you have? I'm gonna find out real fucking soon. I got nerds on this. I'm the gangster leader of the nerds. It's not on, right? But the Deuce to 7 game is on.
Deuce to 7 on, yeah.
Game literally plays like 3 or 4 times bigger than a stand-up game.
Jungle Man, ace 4 clubs, opens, 10 Schwinn, 22K 3-bet, ace queen offsuit.
我都係講聲啦，或者
Then Cates making the call here over 420 big blinds deep. King 3 deuce 2 spades is the type of texture that hits the pre-flop raiser, representing those ace king type holdings. Dan Cates, however, does pick up a gutter ball as well as the backdoor clubs. A 78K raise here in position. 10. Might be a bit confused of this raise. Also, while holding ace queen, you do block the ace king and king queens that might play this manner. So when he sees the raise, if it's value, you're thinking it's pocket deuces or pocket threes. You might also think that given this deep, you'd only want to raise like the nut flush draw, but he holds the ace of spades in his hand, so that's not possible. And the reason you kind of want to only raise nut flush draw type holdings more than baby flush draws is when you're playing 420 big blinds deep, you kind of want to be nutted a bit more. So Tan actually floats here with the best hand. Turn is the 10 of spades, gives him a gutter ball now, looking for that jack, but the spade is the most important part of this hand. Jungle Man thinking, well, if he had a set, he would continue firing the turn even when the flush gets there, given how deep they are. And if he had a flush, well, no reason to check now.
Oh, short crook. Nice.
He's going to continue to sell the story that he's got some big piece, 85K. The 85K is meant to depolarize his range. Allow him to have all the flushes, the sets still. Occasionally some ace kings. But maybe Tan Xuan is thinking, well, a set might check back the turn at some frequency. Shouldn't be ace, king, king, queen too often, especially when he's blocking it with the ace, queen. And they're so deep, they start the hand with 420 big blinds, at least. So if he's up against a set and he check raises here, he can always see a free river. Also, if he's up against a smaller flush, they will just call. And maybe he can just apply max pressure and maybe even get a set to fold. 260K raise, what a play from Tan Xuan. This is deep stack poker at its finest.
Let you bluff. Thought about it in case.
No, I don't.
What a bluff! Bluff.
Yeah?
I thought you were doing that. I thought
Maybe
you had that.
I big.